Introduction: The Rossetto Mystery. Success is not simply a matter of individual merit. It's often the result of hidden advantages, extraordinary opportunities, and cultural legacies. Gladwell opens the book by exploring the mysterious case of Rossetto, a small town in Pennsylvania where the citizens enjoyed unusually good health. The reason wasn't diet, exercise, or genetics. It was their community culture. This sets the foundation of Outliers. Success is not just about hard work or intelligence, but context, timing, and environment. Part 1. Opportunity. Chapter 1. The Matthew Effect. Success breeds success. Gladwell introduces the idea of a cumulative advantage, using the example of Canadian hockey players. Most top athletes are born in the first few months of the year due to age. Cutoff dates for youth leagues. This small initial edge leads to better coaching, more practice, and more attention, snowballing into professional success. The lesson: small early advantages can lead to outsized outcomes. Success is often less about individual talent and more about the hidden systems and structures that amplify that talent. Chapter 2. The 10,000 Hour Rule. Practice isn't optional. Using examples like the Beatles and Bill Gates, Gladwell argues that to achieve world-class mastery in any field, approximately 10,000 hours of deliberate practice is necessary. The Beatles played live gigs in Hamburg for years before becoming famous. Bill Gates had rare, early access to a computer in the 1970s. The takeaway: talent is a starting point, but persistent, high-quality practice is what makes someone an outlier. Chapter 3. The Trouble with Geniuses. Part 1. IQ isn't everything. Gladwell tells the story of Chris Langan, a man with a genius-level IQ higher than Einstein's, but who never achieved great success. Intelligence alone, he says, is like height in basketball, helpful, but only up to a point. Beyond a certain level, other factors, like social skills, background, and opportunity matter more. High IQ doesn't guarantee a high-impact life. Chapter 4. The Trouble with Geniuses. Part 2. Practical Intelligence Matters. This chapter contrasts Chris Langan with Robert Oppenheimer, the brilliant physicist behind the Manhattan Project. Oppenheimer succeeded not just because of his intellect, but because of his social savvy, confidence, and ability to navigate elite institutions. Gladwell explains the concept of practical intelligence, the kind of savvy that allows people to get what they want through skillful communication. This is often taught in middle and upper-class homes, giving their children a significant edge. Chapter 5. The 3 Lessons of Joe Flom. Demographic Luck, Timing. Joe Flom, a Jewish lawyer who rose from poverty to become a powerful partner in a major firm, succeeded because of a unique intersection of circumstances. He was born during a demographic trough, few competing peers, entered law when large firms, avoided hostile takeovers, which he specialized in, and had the grit to take rejected work others didn't want. Lesson: timing, social legacy, and perseverance often matter more than resume brilliance. Part 2. Legacy. Chapter 6. Harlan, Kentucky. Culture of Honor. Gladwell discusses a pattern of violence in the Appalachian town of Harlan, Kentucky, rooted in a culture of honor. He argues that cultural legacies, attitudes, and behaviors, passed down across generations, can influence how people react, succeed, or fail. This explains not only regional violence, but also why some cultures excel or struggle in certain environments. Cultural inheritance isn't just history, it shapes present outcomes. Chapter 7. The Ethnic Theory of Plane Crashes, Communication and Culture. Through analyzing airplane crashes, particularly Korean Air's poor safety record in the 1990s, Gladwell reveals how hierarchical cultures with high respect for authority can hinder clear communication. Co-pilots didn't challenge captains, leading to fatal errors. The solution involved changing cultural communication styles. The lesson: in high-stakes teamwork, direct, assertive communication often trumps deference to authority. Chapter 8. Rice Paddies and Math Tests. Hard Work as Culture. Gladwell contrasts Western and Eastern cultures regarding work ethic. In rice farming cultures like China's, persistence and effort are deeply embedded. This ethos translates into better math performance among Asian students, not because they are naturally gifted, but because they're culturally conditioned to work harder and longer. Lesson: sustained effort is a cultural value, and it pays off. Chapter 9. Marita's Bargain. education, and equalizing opportunity. Gladwell highlights the story of Marita, a student in the KIPP Academy in New York. KIPP extends school hours and emphasizes rigorous work, counteracting the disadvantages of poverty. The point, when given structure, time, and support, underprivileged students can match or exceed privileged peers. Lesson: opportunity can be manufactured, and when it is, it transforms lives. Epilogue: a Jamaican story, personal legacy. Gladwell ends the book with a deeply personal story about his mother, who rose from poverty in Jamaica thanks to a series of fortuitous opportunities. He uses her life to reinforce the book's main argument. Success is not just about individual greatness. It's also about being born at the right time, in the right place, to the right circumstances. Everyone's story of success is deeply embedded in history, culture, and community. Final lessons from Outliers. 1. Success is not individualistic. It's communal, cultural, and systemic. 2. Timing and birth year matter. Many successful people were born at the right time to benefit from specific trends or gaps. 3. 10,000 hours of practice is critical. Talent helps, but mastery requires effort. 4. Social skills and environment shape destiny. Knowing how to communicate and navigate systems often matters more than IQ. Legacy matters. We carry cultural patterns that either help or hinder us. 6. Opportunities need to be recognized and seized. Success is when preparation meets chance. 7. Creating equal opportunity can change lives. Systems like KIPP show that structured, supportive environments can turn the tide. Gladwell's Outliers shifts the narrative of success from self-made to system-made. Behind every high achiever is a web of invisible advantages, supportive environments, and cultural patterns. Recognizing these factors doesn't diminish personal effort. It honors the complex, interconnected reality of what truly makes someone successful.